What's up, everybody, and welcome to a channel update for July 2023. It's been a little while since we did an update. I would like to keep you up to speed with what is going on with the channel at the moment with the lack of videos, the games on the channel, and what could come in the future plans of what we are going to play. So at the moment, we are pretty deep into Red Dead Redemption 2 and Mass Effect 3. I would say at this point, Mass Effect 3 is about at the halfway point, if not over the halfway point. I think we're approaching the end game in that game pretty shortly, so I don't think Mass Effect 3 will be on the channel much longer. I want to do an every other day schedule. I know I always say I would love to do every other day. That's what I want to do. That's what I envision happening with Red Dead and Mass Effect. But I know at times, depending on where we are in the story and the games, I need to do 2 videos of that Let's Play and then 1 video of the other one. The goal would be every other day, so I don't want to keep you guys waiting so long. For me, having 2 games on the channel is not immersion breaking whatsoever, because if I ever get lost, I can always watch and catch up. But I don't want to keep you guys waiting any more than I have to get out the next episode. I know at times it could take a while. And we see with Red Dead, because this Let's Play has been on the channel for... We are approaching a year in Red Dead, and we are only in Act 3, about 50-some videos into the Let's Play. But we have to remember that this Let's Play went on break almost 3 times. So technically, we've only fully been doing this Let's Play for about 5 months. Consistently. So 5 months, 50 videos, that's not too bad for my standards, because let's just be honest, it takes me about 20 years to do anything whenever we record an episode. It truly does. It just takes me a while. What takes other people's 30 minutes usually takes me an hour and 30 minutes, so yeah. But games in the future, I would like to bring a short game, possibly, after Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 3 is going to be ending in the next couple months, for sure. And I was thinking mostly about just going down to a 1-game channel, maybe focusing on just Red Dead before we introduce something else. Because, like I said, I just repeated it, it's never hard for me to keep immersion in any of these games. I just don't want to keep you guys waiting too long. And if we do introduce another game, it's going to be a short game on the lines of how short Detroit Become Human was. The games that I would like to do would be God of War, the 2018 one. I can't just go back and do the other ones. I would love to, but I just don't have a console, and I don't do console recording. I'm a strictly PC recorder, and I kind of don't have the equipment to record from the console. So it's something I will look into in the future. I'm not saying never on Red Dead 1 and then whatever other console games that we could play. But it would be a long time from now whenever I can actually get the equipment and do it. So God of War 2018 would definitely be something. The Last of Us is definitely something that I would love to do. And then there is Horizon Zero Dawn. Then there was the Hogwarts game, and then there was Starfield when that comes out, and then Baldur's Gate 3 when that comes out. I will probably do Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, maybe off camera. I'm not sure if I'm going to record them games. Them games are pretty old. I don't know how them Let's Plays will go in them type of games, and it's quite a lot of reading. So we'll see how that goes, but that's something that I would definitely love to do. And of course there's Divinity. There's just so many games that I want to play. You can always look in the About Me section, because I keep it updated with games that I would love to play. And that's not a priority, and that's not a list of what order they're going to be done. The games that we want to play are games that are going to be voted probably onto the channel, or I'm just going to surprise you guys with a new game when we finish one of these games. But like I said, if anything comes after Mass Effect, it's going to be very short, because I really want to focus the channel to Red Dead when Mass Effect's done. And with the every other day schedule, I'm really going to try. I'm going to try my best to do it every other day. But there will be times, depending on where we are in the story, that I need to go back to the other games so we can push stuff forward. I don't want to leave you guys hanging on big cliffhangers for a couple days. With what's been going on with the channel, if you weren't aware, I did post something in Community Post about we had pretty bad storms here where I live. And I didn't get hit with a power bug, as in a lot of people in my area got their power knocked out for like a day or so. But what happened with me, I actually had internet. It just was really, really slow. So when I went on the little kind of hiatus of a couple days, what was it, like 3 days before a video came out, 3 or 4 days? And then I put a Mass Effect video out. It took almost 24 hours to get that video out online. So it just wasn't working out. I wasn't willing, because just to keep my PC running for 24 hours and just uploading videos, it just wasn't working out. So I figured, why not just take a little break? And not only that, me and my girlfriend have found that we are having our second child, which will probably be here around December or January. So I'm really excited about that. My daughter is going to be a big sister, and I don't know, it's just I don't even have words for it. I don't have words for it. Bringing another life into the world is a beautiful thing, and seeing it again, I don't know. I love being a father, so I'm really excited for it. And we've had a lot of appointments lately. Since we moved to one area to another one, we got to get just everything into the system again. So it's been a lot of running back and forth to the doctors here and there. And you add that on to the internet problem. So it's been a lot of stuff going on for these past 2 weeks. But other than that, I'm just ready to get back to it. I'm ready to finish these games. I feel like we've been in this mode of these games for so long. And it's just time. Because there's just so much more I want to do. I don't want to rush any of these games, of course. You know me. I just take my time. I want to do it all. I want to just see it all and just take it all in. I don't want to rush anything, but it is time that we just get so consistent with these and put them on a decent schedule to where we know what's coming out, when it's coming out. I will still try to shoot for 7 days a week. Seriously, I will try my best. I know there will be times where I will need my days off. Everyone needs their little mental reset, and it's understandable, of course. But I will try to shoot for 6, 7 if I can. I didn't mention Dragon Age, and Dragon Age will be something I'm still going to do it. I promise. One of these days. I've already did a lot of stuff off camera to where as soon as I get a chance to record the next episode, we will be doing main stuff. So that Let's Play, when it comes out, it will come out in the evening when either Red Dead comes out in the morning or Mass Effect comes out in the morning. That Let's Play of Dragon Age will come out in the evening after one of the main Let's Plays, because the main focus on the channel is Red Dead and Mass Effect. And even once we finish Red Dead and Mass Effect, Dragon Age is still a thing. I don't think it will be. I think we're going to have like 10 episodes left in that Let's Play. 10 to 15, maybe not even that. Because like I said, we're just focusing on the main story, the companion stuff, and talks around Skyhold. That's it. That's all we're focusing on. But the main thing is Red Dead completion, Mass Effect 3 completion, and then we'll go from there. Eventually, I know there's been a lot of talk about if I'm ever going to do Andromeda, which I will. I will do Mass Effect Andromeda at some point, but it will probably be a while. It'll probably be a while. And I know a lot of people still want me to do the Witcher 3 update thing, the quest that got introduced with the Netflix stuff. I'm going to be honest, I've downloaded Witcher 3 quite a few times since they updated the game, and it looks absolutely horrid on my computer. I don't know. I have downloaded on my old PC. I got a new PC, not too long ago, a couple months back, and a 3070 Ti, I believe it is, and that's enough to handle. That's enough to handle the new Witcher update. It fucking is, but it still looks really bad. It looks like when I was in Tucson, the textures were just crazy, and the trees just looked like they were meshed together. I don't even know how to explain it. I put a picture on my Twitter, if you do follow me on Twitter, and if you want to scroll down, it's somewhere's on there. I put a picture of it. It just looked absolutely horrid. So I will do that whenever the game fixes itself at some point. If it ever fixes itself, hopefully it will. But I know for some people it's been an issue, but for some other people it has not been an issue, so I don't know what to do with that. But just know that I will do that quest, I will record it, and probably put it into the playlist of The Witcher 3 whenever we get a chance to do it. And speaking of Witcher 3, since we are talking about CD Projekt Red, I will add in Cyberpunk to that list of games that I talked about earlier as well. Because that's just something I would love to do at some point. To be honest with you, all these games I was bringing up, I already have half of them. It's funny because if we go to the polls a while back, and remember the time when Detroit beat God of War, it barely beat God of War, and it beat God of War. It's crazy because I actually kicked up God of War, I did all the settings for it, and I was just ready to record that first episode. I didn't even have Detroit at the time. And Detroit just crept up out of nowhere and just beat God of War. But I was preparing to record that. But anyways, games like God of War will definitely have to be on the poll as well, because that game nearly won the last one. It was pretty close, but there's so many other ones. I know if I didn't say other ones that have been recommended, there are so many recommended games that I will consider doing, but we're kind of just either going to do a poll, or I'm just going to surprise you guys with what I want to play, because there's just so much stuff that we can do after these games. There's literally so much stuff. We haven't even delved into the new games. When new games come out, we haven't even delved into putting new games on the channel. These are the newest games that I've ever done. The Legendary Edition probably don't count because, well, let's just be honest, the Mass Effect Trilogy came out fucking forever ago. So Red Dead's probably the newest game I've ever played on the channel. And, well, eventually we'll get to the new stuff one of these days. But anyways, I just wanted to keep you guys up to speed with what was going on with the channel and what we can look for in the future. And the happy news that I got with becoming a father to a second child, which I gotta say, I'm just so excited for, friends. I just am. Bringing a life into the world is a wonderful thing. I know I said it, but it's just, you'll never have that feeling in your life ever until you do it. I've had some pretty amazing feelings in my life. When I came back from deployment and just walked through the airport for the first time knowing that everything was done, that was an amazing feeling. But seeing my child, my first child, being born, that was just something else. And now a second one on the way. Woo! Fucking exciting, man. It's so exciting. But anyways, my friends, this was supposed to be a short update, and I'm just rambling. I need to get into Red Dead. That's what I'm recording today, so we're just sitting in the title screen. I'm going to get to it. But anyways, have a good one. Stay safe. See you next time. Take care.